I am Margaret Miller, and I would like to welcome you to the world of easy pieces. If you're the kind of quilter who would really like to be able to put more different fabrics in your quilts, you'd really like to get more comfortable using a wider range of values going all the way up to the lights and all the way down to the darks, Easy Pieces is a block that you will really enjoy exploring. It's a block that you make really, really quickly, and the quilt emerges as you play with the block on the wall. So what you will find is that with Easy Pieces, the challenge is to quit playing with the blocks on the wall and sew them into a quilt because there are so many possibilities. Now, again, this is a very forgiving technique. It doesn't matter whether you have the point of the triangle extending a 1/4 inch beyond the wedge, or whether it's lined up so that the point and the wedge raw edge meet. Just get it on there. But the important thing is you're sewing it not an inch up from the bottom of the narrow wedge. You're sewing it right at the bottom. So again, bias to bias. So if it's a little wiggly, just slow down. You're going to sew all of the triangles onto the blocks first. So here's our next set of wedges, our next triangle, right sides together. And remember, you don't need to think about which fabrics are going together. You've already made that arrangement.
Now we're going to experiment with some different fabrics. Let's try something with a little bolder design, but we'll stay in the same color families and the same value range. Go to the Libraries menu and choose Fabric Library. Now choose some fabrics that you know are in the range of what you've already used in the quilt, but something with a little more pattern. Add them to your sketchbook and click Close. Welcome to the Easy Pieces Trunk Show. Easy Pieces is an amazing technique designed by Margaret Miller. In EQ6, the technique really comes to life because you have the ability to change your block colors and your design wall arrangements easily. The first step is color families, and understanding value. These next few quilts show some color combinations in Easy Pieces, all going from light to dark or from dark to light in value. Designing the block in EQ6 gives you the freedom to try color combinations and variations without buying fabric or sewing blocks. This gives you the ability to jump out of old color comfort zones and really explore the endless possibilities of the Easy Pieces technique. As you begin to understand the concept of value, the next few quilt layouts will help you understand how your Easy Pieces blocks, the colors, color families, and values interact once they hit the design wall.
This is a quilt called Go for the Green. And this is the first quilt in which I knew I wanted to do something really big and really splashy because I wanted it for the cover of a book. About the time I started really developing the Easy Pieces idea and making blocks and blocks and blocks, one of our fabric companies named P&B came out with a collection of fabrics called the New Basics. There were 103 colors in that collection, and in each color there was a wide range of light to dark in each of these 103 colors. I thought, perfect, that's exactly what I need. I will make a quilt that uses only that fabric. So off I went. I used a run of fabrics as we've described previously in this series, but you would probably think it was an improbable assortment of colors. I started the run with this lightness. I went from yellows to oranges to reds to purples to lime green. I challenge you to come up with a run of light to dark in that collection of colors. So I merrily started in making blocks, and I decided a medallion quilt is what would look best, how I could set off these colors. So I made the medallion, and of course, to make it more interesting, I did something different if you look at the purple areas in this off the center of the medallion, there's something different going on in each of the purple areas and so on. Oh, my name's Sharon Peterson.
Mm-hmm. I heard that.
All right, you ready?
We have that on film, you guys.
I know, jeez. Uh-oh.